First of all, thanks for taking the time to speak to you live.
Thank you.
You first came to Wolves in 1989 on loan. What was that like for you originally?
I mean, at the time I was at Everton, so and as you do then back in the day as a young keeper, you don't really get any game time, and your progression then after coaching is to play league football. So the opportunity came to come to Wolves, great club. I mean, we were suffering down in the league at the time, but on a momentum, on a great run. And I came in and had a lovely time and got a real feeling for the club. You know, obviously you were riding high. You won the league. Bully was on flames. The team was a good team. Graham Turner had got a fantastic team together on spirit and journeymen, and it was a great time.
Yeah. You then made the move permanent a year after. Was it Preston, if I'm correct, right? You went to Preston first, didn't you, on loan?
Yeah, I'd been to Preston on loan, but also from the Wolves, I'd been on to Chester, I'd been Port Vale, I'd been Man City on loan. So as goalkeepers, that's what you do. You go out on your loan, this is where you learn. And I'd been there at Everton then for 4 years, and I was understudy to Neville for the last 2 years. And it was a great club. They'd won the league there, Howard, they'd got a great team. But I knew Neville was going to be the #1 goalkeeper for years to come, and I wanted to play. I had ambitions to play, and when Wolves came calling, I didn't think anything other than that's where I wanted to go. I knew the ambition, I knew the size of the club, the potential in the club, and I just wanted to come down here and prove myself.
Yeah, and what was your time like when you moved permanently?
Oh, I mean, I've only ever had fond memories from here. If ever a master regret, I've only ever got one regret. And one regret is not getting to the Premiership with Wolves, you know. But other than that, I had an absolute fantastic time. I saw the club grow because it was old Molyneux. When I came, you basically had the one stand that with seats, 2 was unusable, and one in the old South Bank which they stood on. But it was great. It had a character about it. The fans were fantastic. The people that run the club, everything about it had a fit. It was perfect. And I've seen it grow, and I've seen it grow to where it is today, and I was part of that, you know. And I'm proud that I've played more games than any goalkeeper ever for Wolves. And Bert Williams was there to hand it to me, and he's a great man, a better goalkeeper than I'll ever be, and it just meant so much. But you know, when I can't think anything other than great memories, other than, like I say, my one regret was not achieving that big thing, was getting into the Premier League with Wolves. But you know, other than that, I had a most unbelievable time. 11 years, 447 appearances, and with these people behind you, because you can do anything with these fans.
Yeah, and during your time at Wolves, you have played with some great people. If you could, who do you enjoy playing with the most?
Oh, yes, there was some great people. I mean, like, obviously, you stand out, your initial one, everybody's going to say is Bully, because I joined when Bully was in his pomp, when he was playing for England, when he was rampaging through defences, and every week on. And someone used to say to me, like, it must be hard work training every day with him, bashing balls at you. And I said, well, he doesn't, because he never did any finishing. It was just a natural. So Bully has to be that standout one, really. But you know, the late Dean Richards, God bless his heart, he was a fantastic player. Jolie Lescott, Robbie Keane. You know, you go back to the when I first came, you know, like the likes of Robbie Dennison, Keith, you know, Tomo, and some absolutely, Keith Downing, some absolutely fantastic players through the years. And it's just a shame we never accumulated the 11 best ones all in one team and achieve what we did. But yeah, I mean, the iconic one that you probably would say is Bully.
Yeah. And what would you say your biggest highlight of Wolves has been?
I mean, it's so difficult because we haven't not won a title or a cup there as such, but getting into the playoffs, beating Bert Williams' records, I mean, all these things, just being there and playing, having a testimonial, which is fantastic at the club, being part of the club, being part of the history. I can't really pick any one single moment out. I just think I love the journey, because football is highs and lows, but with Wolves, they kept your feet on the ground. We had a fantastic time off the pitch with the supporters, with the players, and on the pitch, it was just a dream to play for. So I think just the whole experience was really a highlight for me.
And if we move on to now your time at Leicester, where you've been there for 14 years, what's it like going in, learning from a different perspective, apart in terms of coaching?
It was quite easy for me because when I was at Wolves, when Matt was coming through the ranks, Matt Murray, I was doing coaching then, and bearing in mind we had a part-time goalkeeper coach. So I used to then, when the goalkeeper coach wasn't in, take the sessions. I'd warm everybody up, I'd do it the way I like to do it. So I had a coaching background then. I went to Bristol City, I was a player coach, I'd done all my badges. So as soon as I stopped playing at 40, straight to coaching, it just came like that. I loved it, and I love the day-to-day, because when you're in it day-to-day, football, the banter, the training, the atmosphere, the highs, to stop suddenly, you understand why people struggle out the game. You really do. And the next best thing, if you can't play, is to coach or manage. And I've been touchwood lucky enough to have 14 years at a club very, very similar to Wolves in history. Had its lows, had its highs, had unbelievable, been down there, now up here. I'm still living that dream through coaching. So what I wanted to achieve as a player, I'm living it through coaching. So I'm in a really privileged position, and like I say, Leicester is very similar to Wolves. Historic club, good fans, good, had its difficulties a bit rising through that to come into the Premiership now, and look where the two are. We're fighting for 7th place, and we're fledglings in the Premier. It's really a fantastic story.
Yeah, what's it like working with Kasper Schmeichel?
Kasper's great. He's like his dad, opinionated, strong, but I like that. He knows what he wants. And we've hit it off. I've known Kasper now for 6.5, 7 years, coached him for 6.5, 7 years. I've seen him rise in what he's achieved, and he's a Premiership winner. He's a top man at the World Cup, playing for his national team, and it's fantastic. And I've been part of that journey, and I hope a tiny little bit might have rubbed off on him somewhere. But listen, he's a driven man, and he's great. He's great to be with, and I just love my job.
Yeah, and finally, what's it like working with Brendan Rodgers? New to the club, obviously. What's it like being working with him?
Brendan's been a breath of fresh air. He'll be a good fit for Leicester City, because he's come from a youth background. He's come from working with youngsters, and we are a very, very young team at the minute. And he's got great ideas. He's structured, organised, and I think he's brought freshness around the place. And he's managed some big clubs. Now, he took Swansea to the Premier, did unbelievably well with Swansea. But he's also been at Watford, Reading, Chelsea, and then he's managed Liverpool and Celtic. So there's not many bigger clubs. So he's a big-time manager, and hopefully he'll bring that back for Leicester.
Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Good to speak to you, man.
If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click here to watch them in full. Also, subscribe if you're new, so you can follow my journey to the media world.